Well, my dear friend, well, namaste. Welcome you to the online English class for class 9th. So, today I am going to teach you a very beautiful poem that is The Road Not Taken. The present poem is very famous poem. It is famous due to use of symbolism. The road over here, the road over here is used as a symbol of choice. Dear friend, in our daily life or in our walks of life, we meet different of choices. The different of choices that we make in our life. But someday, somehow, somewhere, we need to make a one decision. And that decision has a great impact in our life. Because you see, once you decided to do something, decision once taken, it cannot be taken back. It is same as an arrow that is shooted from a bow cannot be taken back. So dear friend, it is very simple that the present poem, that is The Road Not Taken. Here the road stands for the choice that we have in our life. Here the poet is talking about two different choices. Two different choices. Two different choices. Two different choices he is talking about. Here, the poetic device that is used in the poem is metaphor, personification, and repetition. So far as poetic devices is concerned, metaphor is an indirect comparison. Where here you see, the road is metaphor, the road not taken. Here, the road stands as a metaphor. It is used as a metaphor. It is used as metaphor. So it tells about the choice. That very road stands for the metaphor, that is for the choice. Choices, the different choices that we come across in our daily life. So here, when you see, when you go through the poem, you will come to know that why the very famous poem, The Road Not Taken, composed by Robert Frost, is famous. It is famous for its deeper meaning. Though the poem looks very simple, but it has a deeper meaning. See the words that is used by the poet. See the lines of the poem that the poet has used. Here you see, I am writing the words. Here you could see very easily. Look at the beginning of the poem. The beginning of the poem is very simple. What here is it? Two roads. Two roads. Two roads are diverged in a yellow wood. In a yellow wood. Here you see. Here the two roads, metaphorically, the two roads stands for the choice, the different choice. There are two different choices that the poet comes across. And he was in dilemma. He was in confused state of mind that which road he should take. Here there is a autobiographical element. The present poem, The Road Not Taken, can be said an autobiographical poem because it reflects the life of the poet, that is life of the Robert Frost itself. Here, Robert Frost has a settled life in America, and there he has decided to he decided to pursue his aim, that is he wanted to be a poet, and for that aim he wanted to go to the England and wanted to migrate America. Here you see, two roads are diverged in a yellow wood. Here the word diverged. It tells about, diversion is a metaphor. It tells about the froth. It tells about the bend that usually comes in our life. The bend are some parts of life. The bend, the direction, the diversion that comes in the life. Here you see the diverged in a yellow wood. Where the road is diverged, the road is gets separated from where? It's separated in a yellow wood. Yellow wood, that is the old forest. Yellow wood, that is the old forest. Old yellow wood stands for the old forest. Here, which season? The autumn season is being talked about. So you may say that the poem is written in a autumn season. Here you see, look at the poem. Two roads are diverged in a year, and sorry, what he says? Sorry, he says, and sorry I could not travel both. Here the very simple. Why the poet felt sorry? The poet felt sorry because as a traveler he cannot travel both the road at the same time. It's very simple, my dear friend. You can understand. Have you ever experienced? Do you think that as a man you can travel two roads at the same time? No. As a man you cannot choose the two boats to travel. As saying goes, a man who try to board the two boats, if your leg is in two boats, then your position may be in disastrous. So, as an individual, here the poet feels sorry. The poet is feeling sorry. So, here is the two roads diverge in a yellow wood. So the question arises, where did the road diverge? So what your answer should be? Your answer should be that the roads diverged in a yellow wood. Simple. The question is, where did the road diverge? What is your answer? Your answer should be that it diverged in a yellow wood. How does poet feel being one traveler? How does the poet feel being one traveler? The poet is feeling sorry. He felt sorry. Why? Because as an individual, he cannot travel both the road at the same time. So here are very simple things. Very simple things. The meaning is very simple. You need to see. And I feel, and sorry, here you see. And sorry I could not travel both. Both means what? What the both stands for? Here the both stands for the roads. Both stands for the both road. Can you see? Both. What does the both stand for? Road what? The road that is here and that is here. Here you see road number A and road number here. This is the diversion. That is A and B. That is the both road. Here this is what the juncture. Here this is the juncture of life. The poet was standing here at the juncture of life, where he was in dilemma, where he was in confused state of mind, where he was unable to decide that which road he should take. So here the both road, here you could understand, see, look at the map, look at the figure and see what does it mean both. Both. Here the both means two. Both. So where here the both. Look at the, I could not travel the both. Here the poet is standing. Either he could travel road number 1 or road number 2. Either he could take road A or he could take road B. As an individual, there are two choices before him. Either he could be a teacher, an engineer, or doctor, or he could be. So at the same time, you cannot choose so many choices in your life. So here, and B1 traveler, long I stood. Long I stood. Here you see, long I stood. Here, so look at the long. Long talks about the period of time. The poet was, why the poet stands a long time? Why he was waiting over there long? It tells about the mental condition the poet was in. The poet was confused. As he was confused that which road he should take, whether he should take road A or road B, because he could not travel both the road. So this is what he was standing there long. Long I stood. Who is I? The poet. The poet is stood. Long tells about the period of time. Period of time. Period of time that is spent. The period of time that is spent. He cannot stand long. He cannot wait it long. So here he stand long. Long I stood. So he waited long. He spent a lot of time over there. Why? Because it was very difficult for him to make a choice. He was in dilemma. He was confused that which road he should take. To where it bent in undergrowth, and the road bent to where long he stood. He stood over there and there was a bend. He could see, the poet was standing here and he could see the bend. The bend that went into the undergrowth, that is grassy, undergrowth, undeveloped. That is what he was stand there. He stand there and could see that the road, both road was there, and one road needs some development. So here the questions are very simple. You could see, why does the poet feel sorry? The poet feels sorry because here you see the line, I am sorry I could not travel both. Meaning is very clear. The poet is feeling sorry because as a traveler he cannot travel both the road. Either he could take road number A or he could take road number 2. He cannot travel both the road at the same time. To where it bent? Where? This is where it is bent. Bent where? Into the undergrowth, into the green grasses. And it was underdeveloped. It needs to be prepared. So here the poet was standing at the junction. The poet was standing here. This is the junction in a yellow forest. There was two roads was separated. Here you could see that two roads are separated. Here the road comes and here it gets separated. This point gets separated. Gets separated in a two different directions. That is, you could see in the picture. That is in this direction, and road number A goes in that direction and road number B goes in this direction. So two separate directions. The poet feels sorry. The poet feels sorry being the lonely traveler, he could not walk both the road at the same time. So he stood there for a long time and looked at the road. He stand there and think of. He tried to conclude. He tried to foresee. He tries to guess that which road he should take. So this is what the confusion is there, my dear friend. So here you could see that the road then bent. Here the road bent and disappeared. Where it bent and disappeared. Where it disappeared? Into the underground. So disappeared from his eyes and bushes and the undergrowth. So here the meanings are very simple. Here in the poem, the poet is used the fork, the bent of the road, as a metaphor for the choice. Here the bent of the road, the diversion is a metaphor, which what it tells about the choice that we make in our life. Here the bent are the two different choices. Two roads are diverged. Two different choices were there. So that we make in our love. Here you see the personification is also there. Two roads diverged in ideal. Here the road is talking. The poet is talking about the frog, the bent, the fork. The fork, here that is the fork. The fork, that is the bend. The poet is talking about that fork. That is the bend. Bend. Instead, he is using the concept of diverging the road to create the making decision in life. Here personification, here this fork becomes is related to life. So here is a personification. So here the two figure of his speech, two poetic device, metaphor and personification is being used. Now come to the, here he said, long I stood. Long I used stood. Here the two, look at the line. And be one traveler. And be one traveler. Here you see. And be one traveler. Here you see, be one traveler. What does it mean? The expression. What does this expression mean? The expression means that he was an individual who could not travel two roads at the same time. So here the expression, long I stood, long I stood, long I stood. Here another expression, long I stood. What it tells about? It tells about the dilemma. It tells about the dilemma. It tells about the dilemma. It tells about the dilemma that the poet was in. Dilemma that the poet was in. That the poet was in. So here you see, these expressions are very useful in this very poem. So dear friend, so far as the first stanza of the poem is concerned, the first stanza is full of symbolism. The road is metaphorically used as a choice. Here the two different choices are there. Where being one traveler, that means being an individual. The poet cannot travel both the road at the same time. Long I stood. Why stand there? Because poet was in dilemma. Poet was in confused state of mind and he was unable to decide that which road he should take. Then again, Grassy and want. So this is the two things. Now the next things, that is what? What does the yellow wood stand for? What does the yellow wood stand for? The yellow wood stands for the season of autumn. The yellow wood stands for autumn. The season autumn. A-U-T-U-M. A-U-T-U-M-N. ऑटम पतझड़ के सीजन को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. So thank you for today. You may have understood a lot. So next, see you in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.